Good morning, San Francisco. There are almost 30 million small businesses in the United States. The banking needs of small businesses are very unique and very different from those of a consumer. The majority of these businesses are subject to a consumer banking experience, and rather than what we see as a cash flow-based approach. We're here to talk about the Strands BFM platform, enabled by Mastercard technology, which empowers small businesses with a game-changing cash flow management tool while enabling their banks to become the trusted advisor to small businesses. My name is Jay Singer, and I look after the global small business segment lead at Mastercard, and I'm joined here by Cesar Richardson from Strands, the market leader in digital money management solutions. We're collaborating to bring together a new platform for banks for their small business customers, to help them manage cash flow and to help them operate their businesses intelligently. It's interesting to note that 82% of small businesses that fail because of poor cash flow management. So let's take a look at how we're going to address that problem.
Thanks, Jay. Well, San Francisco, it's a pleasure today to present to you Strands Business Financial Management, or BFM for short, integrated with Mastercard. We're going to kick off the demo here from the dashboard. It's a central console that summarizes all the key indicators for my small company. What's important to highlight at this stage is that our solution is a white label platform. It's integrated inside the digital experience for the bank, and the look and feel is customized to the bank's, or it's aligned to the bank's brand, the color, the font, and it shapes up to the online banking solution that you have. What we'll look at, if you look at the left-hand side and we start here, we can see here all of our accounts within our financial institution and all the aggregated accounts from external financial institutions as well as any credit card products that we have too. And then we have conveniently summarized here the balance across all of our financial pictorial world. As we move further down, and alluding to Jay's comments now, cash flow is key for the survival of small businesses. And for this reason, we've put this front and center, and it's positioned right here. To build the cash flow model, one of the key data points that we need is to be able to pull in all of the invoicing data. The way that Strands is doing this today is that we have built connection points to all the most important invoicing platforms in the market. Today, we're going to be connecting through to QuickBooks. What's important to highlight here now, as we log in, is that this is the first time that we're going to start seeing alternative data for small businesses making its way inside the digital bank's experience. As a business owner, I'll come in, I'll be able to see from this widget a very high level of all of the invoices that are due this month and over the past year. And at the same time, from the bank's perspective, this actually opens up new revenue streams and new solutions to your SME customers. For example, invoice factoring, something that fintechs have been targeting in the recent past, but most banks have either not done it or have done very little in this space. As we move back up to our cash flow, all of the information here now has been updated. We've got all of the historical and future invoicing making its way through. And we can already now detect, too, that we've got a negative cash flow situation that's occurring this month. But here, we have a contextual insight that's being generated from Strands Engager. It's our machine learning insights engine. And what this is telling us right now is that we're going to have a bill that's going to take place towards the end of the month. It's going to push us into a negative cash flow situation. And from here, we're presented with this prompt to act on this insight with a recommendation.
So Cesar, let's just take a quick moment here, because this is really important, guys. This cash flow issue is highlighted, and through the integration of Mastercard technology, the bank can now see where cards are accepted, thus seamlessly presenting this solution to the customer. This is really of a huge value to small businesses, and they can easily access now 30 days of free cash working capital just by using their Mastercard, versus really trying to have to figure out where they can get those documents, that data, that information in which to gather and determine that cash flow problem.
Yeah, and also, thanks, Aaron. Also interesting to mention that depending on what the situation is or the problem that needs to be addressed, if, for example, we need a different product, for example, a business line of credit for cash flow issues beyond a certain threshold, that can be easily programmed straight into Strands Engager, so it presents the right solution. As we click through now, we're presented with the bill for this supplier. We're shown all the information here, and we can now see here too, at the bottom, how we're integrated with MasterCard's virtual card platform. This allows us to seamlessly generate a secure payment for this supplier. We can update any of the data that has been preloaded in, and we then send this through to their accounts team. This then applies it to our cash flow model, and when we return back to our dashboard, we'll now notice that the cash flow issue has been addressed and it's been solved. And we've helped another SME customer solve something pretty seamlessly. So I think the most important thing to pass on to you right now is that what you've seen today is one user story with 2 MasterCard assets integrated. We have many more examples of integration points with other products as well as MasterCards too. And all of them are here with the aim of trying to help small businesses manage their company through their online banking solution and be able to leverage with that, or at least be able to help banks become the trusted advisor to their SME clients. Over to you, Jay.
So our research shows that businesses want their banks to become this trusted advisor, yet many banks struggle to serve those needs of the small business consumer. And this really results in small businesses looking at multiple providers. The BFM platform provides the small business owner this tool to effectively manage cash flow and provides those actionable insights and the opportunity to make those recommendations around how to manage their business. For the banks, the BFM platform provides and enables them to cross-sell in a very cost-efficient way multiple products, including credit cards, and build loyalty with those small business customers. We believe MasterCard and Strands have the expertise to deliver on this, and we're very happy that we just shared with you the start of the journey.